Yo, what's good? This your Monday guy, Coley. Y'all know the topic of the week is we're gonna talk about 2015 and talk about 2016. So, yeah, my video is up late because I literally just got home from, uh, I just got off the freeway. I just drove to college and came back just to get some clothes. Um, yeah. So, anyways, these things be out of control. Just calm down. Right there. There you go. Alright, so 2015 was mad crazy for me. Like, yo, that light hella bright though. Alright, 2015 was crazy. Like, I went through so much. I would say 2015 was like the transitioning period of my life, for my life, but not just because of being transgender. I mean, when I think about it, like just start reflecting, it's crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna start from like just go down the line of what happened. So January, um, nothing really happened. February, March came. I turned 18, and then at the end of that month, I lost somebody that was very important to me. That I felt like was gonna be in my life for a long time. Um, and that definitely took a toll on everything that I had, like, because in 2014 I knew I was transgender. So I was on the basketball team January, February, March, high school girls varsity basketball team. So I had to wait to like transition it. And for those of you who have been following me from the beginning, you know that I froze my eggs also. So I had to wait to do that. So basketball was kind of just throwing me off, and I had a lot of mental stuff from there. And then I lost that person, and like I really, like, I wasn't even on edge anymore. I literally was like over the fucking edge. Like my like I was torn emotionally, like just not even torn, like ripped up into shreds. Like I was an emotional mess from, say, March, April, May, um, and then I think I started my Instagram page around March. I don't know, sometime around my transition. I made new Instagram to track my transition. Um, and then April came, and basketball season was finally over, and I started the process of freezing my eggs, and that's a lot of shots every night. Like you taking some shots every night. I was on birth control for some time because that's part of the treatment, and I did it, and it fucked up. So I had to freeze my eggs before I could start T. So first it was basketball season. Now I got to go through this process. I went through that process for a month of medication all through April, and it didn't work. I didn't have enough eggs. So I had to start all over. They didn't do the surgery, but I had to start the whole medication process all over. And I'm a senior in high school, so I'm about to graduate, right? Applied to all these colleges and stuff, and I'm sitting here trying to worry about my fucking kids already. You feel me? So I had to do the process over, and I was in high school, but I went on independent studies. So I was working at home for those months. So like for the last couple months of school, I was just gone. Like I just fell off the face of the earth. I literally never left the house. Only went, and I was going to the doctor every other day. Since it failed in April, I had to start over in May. Um, May went boom boom. Had about 40 eggs. Had the surgery and got those retrieved. And that surgery was about May 29th, 2015, right? Alright, so then like a week later, I started T, June 8th, 2015. So I went through that surgery, which is like taking female shit, and then like literally, boom, back spiraled and started taking testosterone male stuff. So I went through those back to back. Oh, and through the process of going that, I had did a news story. Some of y'all may have seen that on my page. It's down at the bottom. They did a news story on me. NBC. It was a local news channel, Bay Area, and I had that, and a lot of people, that's kind of how they saw that I was coming out, and like, yeah. So I had that, and then so June 8th, I'm at June 8th right now. Started T. June 10th, I graduated high school. My principal was fortunate. I mean, I was fortunate that he allowed me to wear, girls wear white and boys wear black, and I was allowed to wear black because I told him my situation. So he let me graduate with the boy gown and stuff. Um, so I graduated June 10th, and I don't know when I did this radio thing. I did this NPR thing where I talked about my transition and freezing my eggs, and I tried to like explain it to them so they can understand what was going on. And then so June 10th was I graduated. So May 29th, egg surgery. And like I couldn't walk. Like I went through a lot of shit. And then June 8th, testosterone. June 10th, graduated from high school. June 23rd, top surgery. Um, so basically, what happened was, with that part of my life, I was supposed to start T like last in like September in 2014, right? I had my top surgery scheduled from like October 2014, and I couldn't start because I first I was on the girls basketball team, and second because they were like the day I went in to learn how to do the shots, they had me this pamphlet, and they say, oh, are you sure you don't want to have kids in the future? I'm like, damn, like hell yeah, I want kids. I've been knowing I want kids, so I had to take that into consideration. Then I had to wait to do the egg thing, and then it failed once. So after it failed the first time, they said, you know what, this may be too much for you. We can move this into like later on in the summer after your top surgery and you recover. And I was like, hell no, that's just dragging the process on longer. If I go through all this in a short amount of time, even though it was a lot on my emotions, because I had lost somebody that was supposed to be there with me while I was going through it, and that person was kind of like my backbone and my rock. So I wasn't I kind of had confidence about the transition to know that I had somebody by my side the whole time, you know what I'm saying? And losing that person, I kind of lost all my confidence. Like, I was scared. I felt like I was alone because you know shit, everything's fucking happening. You finna graduate, go to the real world. You about you feel me? You had this surgery, that surgery, starting this. You don't know what's about to happen, and to go through that shit by yourself, like always thinking about the transition. I was like, man, I'm lucky to have somebody by my side. You feel me, to do it, because like now I just feel safer. I feel more secure about it. But like when I lost that person, I'm like, damn, like I was scared as hell. You feel me? I'm like, bruh, like I used to look at other dudes like I don't know how they would do it without somebody by their side. You feel me? But yeah, so I lost that person, and through during my top surgery when I was recovering, so that was June 23rd. You feel me? I just wanted everything to happen right then and there. I didn't want to push everything to be comfortable, or I was like, fuck comfort. You feel me? You got to step out your comfort zone to get all of this done. Once in that short amount of time it was done, and I didn't have to deal with anything else after I recovered from top surgery. So that's why I did it that way. When I was recovering from top surgery, it was like June 23rd, my surgery. I had a best friend also that was like kind of my backbone that I knew since I was like in the 6th grade, and she wasn't being a very good best friend. Um, she wasn't being a very good best friend, and she, like, you feel me, I had that egg covering surgery. I feel like a best friend gonna check on you and really be there for you, and the way the shit was going down, I feel like she was shitty best friend, so I cut her off too. So there's two people that was like kind of relying on that I could run to if I needed anything. So I just cut off the two most important women in my life besides my mother, of course. And I had graduated. If you graduated from high school, you feel me, you don't have people after. So I really didn't have anybody, and going through the egg recovery, or the egg retrieval, and then starting T, and then having top surgery, and losing those people, I was scared. You feel me? And after top surgery, also I became very depressed. So I went through, like, I was probably depressed from like January to January to July, and probably by the end of July I started to feel a lot better. And July was basically shopping a lot to get ready to move. I started college in August, so I had to shop a lot, have my apartment locked down, you feel me, moved in by myself, no roommates or nothing. So really prepared to be lonely, basically. Um, yeah, so nothing significant really happened in July. Oh, I changed my pronouns in June when I started testosterone. Um, yeah, then August came. August 31st was my first day at college, and I finished my first semester in December, and that was pretty much like from August to December. It was all about college. You see, like, yeah, August to December, from like the 8th month to the 12th month of 2015, it was all about college. Like, literally me just learning. It was about really not even just college, but learning how to be an adult now, learning how to do shit. Now I live on my own. I see the shit that my mama do that I ain't never really think about. You feel me? Like, you gotta clean certain shit that you ain't never thought about cleaning. You feel me? You gotta get shit that you feel me? Like, I just learned how to be an adult and learn how to be more responsible. So not only transitioning, but also just going from being a teenager to an adult and accepting more responsibilities. And also, college is a load full. I took a full 15 units, 5 classes, um, on my first try, and I actually did pretty well. You feel me? But it was all a lot. Like, my first, the first 7 months of 2015 were really about my transition and getting shit kicked off. And then from the 8th month to the 12th month of 2015, it was really about college. Um, and really the year, looking back on it now, I really couldn't see initially. Um, I moved to a new city to go to college, and I've been living in the city I live in all my life. In this house that I'm recording in, you notice I don't have the bike and the window and the couch. That's my apartment house. This is my house. You feel me? My home. I've been living here my whole life. So, like, walking around in this city, when I come back, even just now, there's still Nicole, because people, they know me as Nicole. I was just, my reputation is just a female basketball player. That's it. That's all they know. So when I see people, if they didn't see the news story, or some people that I don't even know, be like at the gym the other day, oh, I heard you had some changes. I'm like, yeah. They were like, oh, congratulations, but it's still a lot of, like, I'm really trans here. Like, I'm really transgender. Sometimes she, sometimes he, and it's kind of mixed. But then when I'm living in my other city, I'm not trans really. I'm not stealth intentionally, but I literally know. It's like a double life almost. Like, literally, where I live and go to school, I don't know anybody. Out here, if I step out, I'm guaranteed to see at least one person. Like, I know, like, everybody, a lot of people, basically, because I've been living here for 18 years. I mean, so when I step out, it don't matter if I'm just going to the store. No matter where I go, I'm going to see somebody I know. And that person might be like, oh, I heard about your transition, but might not know about the pronouns. Um, let's see, on the 8th of this month, January, I'm gonna be 7 months on T. I'm not still, even though I passed completely and I have the voice and the facial hair, I'm not real adamant about pronouns with people that I don't fuck with like that. Because I only see them so many times when I'm out here. You feel me? I don't even live out here no more. That I don't feel the need to correct people. But, like, then when I'm out there, I just, like, when I went to college and stuff, it was weird. Oh, like, just being he in 2015, because half of 2015, the majority of 2015, I was she. And then, like, the last 4 months, I was constantly he. And so I get so used to that, and I come back out here for Christmas break, and it's like still like messing up, kind of fucks with my head. You feel me? But yeah, that was my year. It was just I just take a deep breath. It was honestly too much. Like, I don't know. I could really talk about how much shit changed the whole year, but really my maturity level, the way I've developed as a person to become strong and endure all of that shit by myself, bro. Like, it's crazy. I would not recommend anybody, like, especially if you, I don't know, man. It was just a crazy year. Um, if I had to, I would definitely do it all over again, exactly the same. Because with all that shit, if I'm looking at the year 2015, I know exactly why people were taken out of my life. Because I needed to do that shit by myself. I needed to learn how to be alone. I needed to learn how to deal with like some real ass life shit on my own. And I had to deal with the hardest things ever in my life by myself. And that's something that, I was like looking for somebody. Like I wanted somebody next to me. But once I realized that this time was meant for me to cease and just get through alone, I was like, okay, this is my time to take care of myself, learn about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't have no friends. Just take in everything that's happening. Just be alone for a while. And once I accepted that, you feel me? It's kind of like, yeah, it was just supposed to be that way. So I accepted that, and I really just focused on myself and didn't make any friends because it was just time for me to take everything in and relax. Everything went so fast, you feel me? So 2016 is here, and like I said, on January 8, 2016, I will be 7 months on testosterone, and I will put a video on my personal. You already know, but I don't make New Year's resolutions because I'm not gonna be like the cliche shit like you should be making changes, blah blah blah. You ain't gotta wait till New Year, but it's just like I constantly have goals, and when like maybe if you're not like if you like really got hella goals and you really working on your dreams, like I'm one of them people, like I'm a dreamer, you feel me? So if you really working on your dreams, you're gonna know that like you're gonna have 2016 like okay, I should be here by then, but you're gonna constantly be changing your goals. You're gonna be altering them, changing them up, you feel me? Like I got goals, but they're goals in life. Like okay, from in 3 months, you feel me, I might have started in November. Okay, in the next 3 months you gotta gain like 10 pounds, you feel me? That's going in 2016, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really make New Year's resolutions, but I'm always on the grind. I'm a lifetime grinder, and that's it, you know what I'm saying? So 2016, I will be 1 year on testosterone, 1 year post-op from top surgery, 1 year finishing college. I will be 19 years old in about 2 months. Yep, it's gonna be cool. On my 1 year on testosterone, PDA right now. Wait, is that how it goes? Or is it PA? No. PDA is public display of affection. Oh shit. Never mind. Fuck it. Public announcement. When I hit 1 year on T, I will start correcting people on, you feel me, pronouns and shit. I'm about to go to my old high school in an hour, and I'm probably about to hear a lot of Nicole's and a lot of she's and a lot of shit. Like literally, I'm about to get dressed after I upload this video and go. I'm finna hear a whole ton of shit. I'm not finna say nothing. People need an adjustment time. Give them a year. After a year, it's like, okay, learn or leave. Double L. Learn or leave. Because I'm not finna force nobody to call me a he if they don't see me as a dude. You feel me? I'm not finna do that. Just cut. Off tops. You feel me? After 2015, I'm definitely showing myself that I don't need to depend on anybody. So, but for now, they got till June 8th of 2016 to learn the pronouns, and then it's learn to leave. But for now, I'd be cool. Go ahead and misgender me. I won't cry. I will handle it. But yeah, so that's it. Happy New Year's, man. I hope y'all have good resolutions if you do that. I hope you're enjoying your year. Welcome back, Mr. Wednesday guy. And yeah, just enjoy yourself, man. I hope y'all had a good day. I hope you have a great week. I hope everything going good for everybody. I'll see y'all later. This your Monday guy, Coley, signing out.